Happy quarantine and welcome to Quarantine Nails by Neat. Today we are going to be replacing my nasty ugly nails with Cotton Kisses by Kiara Sky. So voila, let me show you my nail station, and here are the nails that I'm getting ready to remove. It's only been about a week, but still I wasn't feeling it set, so let me show you how I remove my nails. So today I'm going to be using the advanced nail polish remover from Target to remove these nails. I'm going to take this plastic bag and simply just fold it over. I'm going to place 3 to 4 cotton balls in here, and then once I remove the tips and I remove the shine from my nails, then we're going to add the remover into the bag and we're going to allow our nails to soak for 15 minutes, okay? Alright, so first things first, we're going to remove the tips by just simply clipping them with some nail clippers. And that way it'll speed up our soaking time, because if you leave those tips on it, you have to allow the nail polish remover to soak into them tips. And that's so pointless because we're taking them off anyway. So we're going to go ahead and cut them off now. Okay, so I'm looking for my Kiara Sky barrel drip bit, which I found here. So basically, this is just a drill bit that I've put a fine sanding band on. So I'm gonna remove it so I can show you. So you just take the sanding band off, and then you got this cute little Kiara Sky barrel that came with my nail drill actually. But you can also purchase other ones, you know, whatever is your preference. So we're just going to use this to remove the shine before we soak our nails off. And don't be silly like me. Always lock your drill bit before you start, because Lord have mercy, that shit almost flew off and slapped me in my damn face. Okie dokie, it's been about 15 minutes, so let's see what we got. Yeah, everything came off actually. It's just a little bit of the base still left on it, but nevertheless, we are going to sand down our tips anyway. Well, not our tips, but our nail bed, because we want to prepare it for the tips. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the remainder of the base from the last set I had, and then I'm also going to go ahead and prepare the nail bed for the tips. All right, now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and move on over to the next hand, which is my right hand. And we're going to do the exact same process. But of course, I didn't record that whole process because it's just too much. So there is a trick that my old nail tech in Concord, North Carolina taught me. And basically to continuously rub your fingers on those cotton balls because you need that friction to help you speed up the process. All right, these bad babies are officially ready to add our tips. So we're going to do just that. So basically, you want to make sure that your tips are going from wall to wall without you having to push down to force it. And you want it to be aligned with your nails. And you definitely want to put it on that good old sweet spot. Not too high, not too low, or you'll get an ugly little bump or curve. And then we are going to repeat this for each nail. Now I like to go back and put the glue on top because sometimes it does have a hard time sticking. And then I squeeze my sides too just to make sure that it adheres to the nail. Okay, so every now and again, you will have a nail that's not going to stick. Sometimes the tips are too thick, and I don't know, sometimes your nail just don't want to do what you want it to do. So here's a great example of a nail that doesn't want to stick. But basically what I did is I got frustrated and I decided to move on to the pinky. We're going to let the glue dry, and then I'm going to sand it off, and we're going to start again. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now it's time to cut them. And I like my nails kind of long, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to push it all the way to the back twice. That way I ain't got to line them up later. I just know clip, clip twice. Everybody's been measured by the length of this clipper. So once you cut them down to the length that you want, you definitely want to get your nail file out and shape them. Not only that, you want to file the sides down to make sure that everything is aligned so that once you start painting, it's a very smooth transition. I'm legit torn between coffin shape and like the long, just skinny square shape. So I don't know. I think since I'm doing long today, we're gonna do the long square shape. Okay, now that we're done shaping them, we're basically going to sand down the tip, not our nail bed, but we're going to sand down the tip so that when we do begin to lay the base, that it is also a smooth transition here. Because if you have them sticking up too much, you will have a lot of breakage, trust me. I used to break nails left and right before I got this Kiara Sky drill, so turn up. And just like that, we're done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually getting ready to go ahead and lay my base with the medium pink Kiara Sky Dip Powder. And that way to give my left hand enough time to harden before I add the color to it, while I add the tips to my right hand. Alright, so my apologies about the product. I wasn't able to get a good shot on that, but I would definitely work on that for the rest of the videos. But again, this is the medium pink, and here I got my base and then I got my bond. So first I'm going to add the bond, and that's going to help the dip powder adhere to the nail. It's going to remove all the oil, anything that's going to prevent this dip powder from sticking. So we're going to put that on all of our nails, and then I'm going to do 2 coats of the medium pink dip powder as my base. Now, I'm not gonna lie, every time I open this base or the top coat, I always have some type of issue. But the good thing is that these do come with replaceable brushes, which is amazing, because not only does the brush get super hard, but they get jammed up in there just like it is right here. Such a headache, such a nightmare. But it's all good because they do have replacements, so I highly recommend that you order the replacement brushes, okay? Alright, so now that I got that off, I'm actually trying to find my S&S gel base just so I can show you. All of these damn tops get trapped. It's such a freaking nightmare. But that's a dip powder issue, so just beware. Okay, so I know you see me dipping a few times, and that's because I don't get a lot of the base on the brush for whatever reason. But also, when you dip, you want to make sure that you do it in a swooping motion. I'm actually getting ready to order the Kiara Sky dip powder recycling system, and that way I can just pour the powder on top of my nail instead of dipping it. Because sometimes with these long nails, you know, they hit the bottom, and that will mess the nail up. All right, now that I have completed the base on that one hand, I do want to go back and add my sealer dry. And basically, this solution is going to harden the dip powder. That way, while I'm working on my right hand, my left hand will be settling into formation. And all I have to do is put the color on it, shape it, foul it, it's over. With the right hand, I'll do the exact same process as I did with the left hand. And that hand will be hardening while I'm putting the dip powder onto the left hand. Voila! And they're done. So I got my base done on both hands now. So they are ready to add the Cotton Kisses Kiara Sky Powder. Dip powder, excuse me. I actually really like this color. It's so cute and pink. Barbie pink at that. Plus it's October, and in October, we wear pink. So as you will notice here, I made a boo-boo on the right side of my tray, but that is exactly why I am ordering the Kiara Sky recycling system, so that won't happen. Plus I won't have to dip my nail anymore. I can just pour the dip powder on top of it, which is super awesome. So here I am just basically taking my file and reshaping my nails, because when you add the powder, it'll be all clumpy and weird shape. So I'm going to town to make sure they are shaped exactly the way I want. So once I'm done shaping them with the nail file, I'm going to use my football nail drill, and we are going to clean around the cuticles and kind of shape it up, clean the bottoms up a little bit, and just make sure that they are the shape, the desired look that I want. Okay, so here I am using my Kiara Sky Fine drill bit. But for some reason, the hand that I decided to use it on was not fully dry. So I had to stop using it and switch over to my fine sanding band in order to help me get a smooth finish on these nails. Okay, so it's very important to make sure you have the rubber piece that keeps the barrel from hitting the base of the nail drill. So that's why you see me go back and readjust my drill bit, because it was making a weird, like, screechy chiming noise. So yeah, you always want to make sure you have that plastic piece, okay? Okay, so here I am basically just cleaning up the nail. So we are going to sand it down, make sure that it's smooth, and then we're going to get all the bumps on the side. Make sure that underneath the nail is smooth. Make sure that we ain't got no weird lumpy lumps on the side, all that. We just gonna make sure that this nail is perfect before we actually sand it with the block. And my apologies, I was getting really into it, and I like my nails close to my eyes so that I can see what the heck I'm doing. So I am a little bit out of the shot, but I will ensure you that this will not be the case for the rest of the videos, okay? And just like that, our nails are done on the left side. So now I'm about to just sand it on down, and that's gonna give us the perfect finish, that smooth, soft finish that we like. All right, baby, and we're done. So I actually went ahead and did my right hand off camera just to save us a little bit of time. So here we are at the last step as well. We're gonna go ahead and buff them bad babies and get them right and tight for that top coat. Ooh la la, yes, bitch, we done. Nails looking fly, especially considering that I did both of my hands by myself. So now let's go ahead and add the top coat. This is my least favorite part because I am impatient and they never freaking dry. But this go round, I was lucky and got a good, nice finish on my top coat. So look what I told you. Here we go with this shit again. Ooh, I can't wait for my brushes to get here. Please hurry up and send me my replacement brushes. So aggy. All right. Let's see what we working with. Okay, top coat. Hey. I'm too sexy for this rug. Too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy for this. Just kidding. Like my nails. They look so good. So happy I got a really, really good finish on them for the first time ever. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.